What approaches do you use to hold others accountable for their actions?
My team would say that I give feedback very quickly. So the thing I do is I don't wait. If something has gone wrong, I tell them pretty quick, right? So I think having a short feedback loop is really important. And the way I do it is quite directly. So I'm not one of these folks who will sit on something for 6 months and then bring it up in your review. Really, it's much more of a, you did this thing and it had this impact, and that wasn't a great outcome, right? That was not, or it's not even really bad. Like, that wasn't the outcome that I think you or I aspired to. Let's talk about how to do that better. In fact, I had something at work with one of my staff members. Like, 3 things happened in the course of someone who I really trust. 3 things happened in the course of a very short time frame. I'm really fortunate that people I work with are most of them I've worked with for 4 years almost. Right. So there's a thing that happens for me at about year 2, where these people are not just, at least for me, these people are not just my staff. We've been together now for 4 years. Like, those are like high school relationships, right? I mean, I was with people for 4 years in high school. These are very close relationships. Like, we know each other really well.
Does that happen at year 2 or year 4?
So for me, at year 2, my relationships with these folks shifted, right? It's been the same people all the way through. So I work with my direct reports. It's a personal relationship as well as a professional relationship. And I said to one of them the other day, it's almost like we're brothers now, right? It's like I work with my brothers, they really are. It's familial. So I tell people, like, when you work in my organization, and we have about 60 people. I mean, we're a good sized organization now. We're a small company in effect. That we are familial. That is part of the culture, right? One of the adjectives that you would use to describe us. So, it's how you hold your family accountable, right? You don't yell at them. You go like, what was that? Like that wasn't what we discussed. Like, this is not how we work, right? This isn't what my mother would say is like, we don't do that, right? My mother, like, literally just has this fine line saying, we, the family, the Rona family, don't do that. So that's the language that I use with my directs, right? Just saying, like, that is not how we roll. And because we've been together so long, we don't need to kind of go through a lot of the managerial stuff, right? Some of the things that they teach leaders to do, we can really shortcut because we've been together a long time. We trust each other, right?